Good morning, everyone. It's Sherri here, and today's feature is going to be light makeup on the go. Now, I'm in the car. When we say on the go, I mean on the go. I'm here with Anthony. He's driving. We are leaving Big Stone Gap and heading to work in Bristol. And we were in a show last night. He had a show in Kentucky. So, because we were on this side of town, I said, we are going to do makeup on the go. That is fine. I'm going to be in the car, and I wanted to share with you guys some tips on how you could do light makeup that doesn't take a long time. And if you're on the go, a way of organizing your things. Now you can see, I got my seatbelt on, always safety first. So everyone's safe here. Anthony's doing the driving. And I'll try not to distract him. In the back here we have instruments because he has a rehearsal tonight, and then the band has a show tomorrow night at Wolf Hills in Abingdon. So if you guys are going to be out and about and interested in hearing live music, head out to Wolf Hills tomorrow night. I apologize for the bumping because we are on the highway driving, doing makeup on the go. Now I have my makeup bag and my compact and all of my things laid out here, and I'll just flip the camera, or I'll just hold it up and show you. Now you all know that I've got my makeup bag, and here it is right here. This makeup bag is something that I'm really proud of because I designed it myself and had it manufactured and shipped to me. A big tractor trailer truck drove up to the shop and delivered huge pallets of this makeup bag. And I do have these in stock, and I have them on my website, sherrijessee.com. Now, what I believe is that your entire face can be in one place. So what better way than being on the go in the car, saying this is all I need. Just right here in this trifold organizing makeup bag is everything I'll need to do my makeup. I also use this when I'm doing makeup on the road for weddings or special events, and all of my photo shoots. I always use my makeup in a bag just like this. So you can then lay it out, and this trifold design, you have your brushes on one side. I've got a space for my compact, and then right there we have a space for things like foundation and lip colors and those kinds of things. And so I'm going to be working out of this. Now let's go ahead and get started. First, like we always do, touch up the eyebrows. I hope I can get these on because this is a little wavy and bumpy, but I'm going to do my best. So let's see. Oh goodness, this is gonna be crazy. But I promised 8 a.m. every Friday we're going to do Fab Friday. So I didn't want to let you down. Everybody that's been watching, it's been so fun, and we've been getting great feedback. All of you that are watching live, and then those people that catch the playback. So let's see here. Just using my hand to kind of steady. And this is crazy. Thank you, Kelly. I'm glad you're joining in this morning. Now, everyone who shares a video or makes a comment will be entered into a drawing, like I always do. Now, last week when I did the drawing, I pulled out of the jar my sister Lisa. And you might have noticed I hesitated because just as I pulled out her name, I remembered that she said, I want to share your videos, but I don't want to win because you've already given me a compact. I already have one. So don't put me in the drawing. But when I pulled out her name, I'm like, oh gosh, what do I do? So she messaged me and she said, you've already generously given me a compact. I want someone else to have my compact that I won today. So today's drawing this afternoon, I will draw 2 names. One will be coming from Lisa from last week, and then one from today. So everyone that shares or comments on this video will be entered into that drawing. Life is fast-paced. That's true, Lacey. Thank you. So we're just do just a little bit of eyebrows. Now another thing, and you guys know that one of kind of my missions is to share with you guys that you don't have to do a lot of makeup. Good morning, Jojo. Sometimes less is more. Less can be better. You don't have to like cover up everything that you have. Makeup is designed to accentuate your beauty, not to cover it up. Thank you, Lisa. So, and this is close to my heart, and one of the reasons why I started doing these videos was that it just really grieved me when I saw so many makeup demonstrations that were super, super heavy. Now that's fine for occasions, but I don't want you guys to think that you always have to do super heavy makeup. It can be light. Just, lightly applied makeup in the right places just to make you accentuate your beauty without covering it. So, enough said with that. I wanted to say though, two things came across this week with from Vogue magazine. I get emails from them online. Christina Aguilera on the cover of, do you remember the name of that magazine? Paper magazine. No makeup. I'm sure they put a little, but you can see her face. She actually has freckles. She didn't have false lashes. Just the most natural, undone look on Christina Aguilera, and they're like, you won't even recognize her. So I thought, and she looked amazing, just really precious. So with that, then I saw another one. It was a video of Demi Lovato, and she had full makeup, hair extensions, all that, and then she took all the hair out, washed all the makeup off, and then started from scratch. There she was, just with her own fresh face, and she looked precious. So there are two major superstars that are coming out saying it's okay to go natural. So don't be afraid to go natural and just do just a little bit. I think the last girl said, where are we going? On the way to somewhere fun. I'm going to work. And that is someplace fun. Every day at Sherri's Hair Salon is a good day. So that's a good thing. That's where we're going. So this is light makeup, on the run, on the go. Got the eyebrows done. Now I'm going to reach into my palette, and someone will be a lucky winner of one of these today. The way that this is designed, this is magnetic, and these colors easily can come in and out. So you can choose the colors that you want and put them into the palette. What I have in my palette right here, I've got some carefully chosen eyeshadow colors. Several of these come from my private label. Some of these are Mary Kay. I love these shadows. This is a couple Mary Kay blushes. This highlighter color, some eyeshadows. So this is what I typically will use on my face, getting highs and lows and a little bit of in between. That's what I believe that's really all you need. A light color, a dark color, maybe an accent color. So that's what we have right here. Thank you, Lisa. Let's take a little fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in right here with this kind of taupey color and work. This is what they call the transition shade, something that's not too dark, and I'm going to kind of windshield wiper this back and forth in my crease. Now the crease is the part, just the curve above your eye. When you can feel that, that's like, I think it's called the orbital bone. So we're going to just go back and forth on that, and that gives depth and dimension. Now makeup, for me, this is the way that I do it, and what I feel like at the time brings out my best features. My eyes are pretty big, so I can kind of take a little depth right there, kind of make them more deep set. If your eyes are smaller, you might not want to put a darker color there. You might want to put a lighter color. So again, makeup is designed to bring out your best features. Now I'm going to work with this, let's go this little kind of sparkly color. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that right there on the eyelid. And good morning to my sister Karen. Hope you have a great day too. So I always do this. Lightly touch. Did I touch the right one? Lightly touch, and then back and forth and blend. So it doesn't take you that long. The less that you pick up on your brush, and working with a fluffy brush, the pigment goes on really, really light and airy. All right, so that is just a nice little bit of color on the eyelids to give us depth and just a little bit of sparkle. Now I'm going to go back into this palette. This was a specialty palette that Mary Kay had. And this is magnetic too. So this will lift out, and I can change it out into a different color if I like. So I love being able to just take what I need, and maybe by the season changes or for whatever I'm going, I can take on the road just what I need. So I'm going to work with a flat brush now and tap into this purple color and go under my eye. So going under the eye, that's going to help to define. Now without going in with a harsh liner, going in with a flat brush, I like to go with some kind of an accent color under the eye. Good morning, Janice. And then kind of just sweep that back and forth. So this isn't a harsh color, but just something kind of soft, and that definitely kind of gives a boundary to the eye. Happy Easter weekend to you. Thank you, Bonnie. That's so sweet of you. Happy Easter to you and your beautiful family. Love all of you all. So we've got that going. Now, this is something that I kind of been working with this week that I've had fun with. I like to, like I said, use an accent color. Now this is Maybelline Lasting Drama. I've sharpened it down quite a bit. This is a really good liner for your waterline. It's a waterproof gel liner. So waterproof gel liners work great in the waterline, and they're great liners. They last a long time. So what I do is just hold down the eye right here, and then I'm going to put that liner right there on that waterline, if you can see that. So it definitely it almost gives like a smoky effect. Thank you, Janice. Yes, I am in the car, but please note, I'm not driving, I'm a passenger. But I wanted to continue on with Fab Fridays at 8 a.m. so that we would be consistent with our times. Now you can see that's looking pretty good, I think. I think it's nice to color into the waterline. It really gives you a nice polished finish. And I'm going to go just above. Let's use this liner too. Now this is bumpy. Amazing the difference it makes just with a little bit of color. So I'm going to put that on and then smudge it out. So I don't want any harsh lines. Now, did I say something about this being a natural look? And here I go, getting carried away with this green liner. I love color. So we'll just put just a splash of color using this liner. Okay, are you guys digging that? How am I doing? Not bad. That's a better angle. I've got the camera set up on a tripod, and the tripod is between my knees, so in addition to doing a makeup demo, I feel like I'm using a Suzanne Summers Thigh Master, because I've got the tripod squeezed between my legs. So we did the transition color, the little bit of lighter color. We did the eyebrows, just a little bit in the eyebrows. Then I worked with that waterproof liner on the waterline and a little bit on the top line. And then just use my finger just to smudge that out. Now let's go in with the mascara. And I started with a nice clean, fresh face. Some people ask me what face products I use. Lately, I've been going between IT Cosmetics and Rodan & Fields. And several of my clients sell Rodan & Fields. Deborah Carson, Margaret Nicastro, Nancy Butterworth does. So you guys can purchase a Rodan & Fields from any of them if you're interested. One thing I noticed, even after washing my face, Rodan & Fields has that nice toner step. And it's amazing what you get off of your face after you've washed it and you think it's completely clean. So I do love that extra step of that toner before I apply my moisturizer in the mornings and at night. They also have that roller that you can use on your face before you apply your moisturizer, which is really nice. I feel like it really gets it in there and helps to help with cell regeneration, so that tomorrow my face is going to look like a baby's butt. I always think that after I get a facial I'm going to come out looking like I'm 12, but to be honest with you, I still look the same. But good skincare is important, and we always need to take good care of our skin. I don't really think it matters too much as what you use, it's just the fact that you do it, and that you make sure that you keep plenty of moisturizer on there, and also sunscreen in the summer. We don't want any sunburns. A lot of us that grew up in the 70s, we were sun worshipers, and we laid on those aluminum blankets and burned the heck out of our skins. So probably in the end we'll end up having little sunspots we'll have to have removed, but hopefully not too bad. We'll be all in the same boat together. But all these smart young millennials, they know not to get their sunburns. Good morning, Linda. So we've got our mascara on, and now let's move to a little bit of foundation. I don't want a lot. I want my skin to show through, but I see I have a little bit of redness in through here. So what I'm going to do, this is the Luminous foundation that I sell on my website and in the salon, and this particular color is Buff, and I'm just going to use my hands to put it on my fingers. So I'm just going to squirt a little bit out onto my fingertip. Mary Beth! I was thinking about you yesterday. Oh my gosh, we miss you. I hope you're doing well. So we're doing just a little bit of this foundation here, and I'm just kind of patting that on and putting that just right here through the areas where I have a little redness, but not a lot. We don't want makeup to be a mask that covers everything. We want it to simply accentuate, correct little things that imperfections, but not look like you have an entire mask. So that is all I'm going to do. Just that little bit right here through the, just a little bit right here where I have a little bit of redness. That's all the foundation I'm going to put on. Love that. Don't be afraid to not put too much makeup on. I will say sometimes when I'm out and about with Anthony and I look at some young girls, they have so much makeup on, and it just makes me feel bad because I just feel like they have too much. Like, what are they hiding? That can't be healthy for your skin. So, preach, right? Too much. Now this, I have absolutely been in love with. I shared it last week. It's the Maybelline New Master Strobing Liquid by Face Studio. A couple things that I've been, I need a little kickback from Maybelline, people. I've been using a lot of their products. I got them up, that buy one get one half price at Rite Aid a few weeks ago. So with this, what I love about this, so we're seeing a lot of highlighting. I'm not doing any contouring today, but I do want to keep up with the glow. Good morning, Lindsay. Lindsay's another one that sells Rodan and Fields. I've been seeing you doing your demos lately with your cute little family. So with this, just a little bit of this highlighter, this liquid strobe, and then I'm going to dot, 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 dot right here on the high point of my cheekbone and put just a tiny bit down my nose. Now I'm just using my fingers for this, and then as I do, now I'm going in with a couple more fingers and then just rubbing that in. And what I love about this is this gives a glow, which you can kind of see with the light, it's a little weird, but it just gives a glow without really looking like you have anything on. And for ladies that are like me, over 50, if you tend to have some lines in through here, sometimes when you apply a powdered highlighter, it really sets in the cracks and makes you look older rather than giving you a youthful glow. And what I noticed about this, because it's a cream formula, and there are other cream formulas with other brands, I might like to try some. I might look into that. But what this does, because it's a cream, it goes on softer. The particles of shine, they're not like big sparkles. It's just really, really soft and diffused. So I like the fact that it gives me a glow and it doesn't set into the wrinkles as much. Keep in mind, over 50, we've got some lines, we've got some wrinkles, we have some character marks. That's okay. We're gonna have to do the best we can. Now, last step. This is pretty light makeup, pretty fast. 8:22. I'm going to go again with another Maybelline product. This is my favorite lip color of the moment. This is the Matte Ink Superstay. This color is going to be a little dark, so beware. But let's see, this is color number 95. Last week I used number 80, and that was that beautiful kind of red rosy color. But I wanted to go with something a little different today with the purple color, because I got some purple in my shirt. So this, and wish me luck here with the bumpiness. This goes on and will stay on through tomorrow if I want it to. It is amazing how well this color lasts. That looks crazy. This wand has a little pointy edge, so you can really put it right where you need it. And when I do my lip color, I go slightly outside of my natural lip line. And one thing I do is all the little fuzzy hairs I have around here, I actually take a razor and just shave those off, so that when I go outside of my natural lip line, it doesn't look like you're going into hair. Okay, keeping going until you get the shape you like. Lips can take a long time because you want to be very accurate with your application. I do like this little guy. When I'm doing makeup professionally, I always use a lip brush. But if this is your own personal one, you can work with this applicator and get a pretty good detailed application. So I hope you guys have had a great week. Good thing about Fab Friday videos is we're getting close to the weekend. We love our weekends. Okay. Are we looking symmetric? We just want to go back and forth, make sure that we get it on so that it's even. You guys may know what I always say is the best makeup tip that you can have, the best look you can do is to wear a smile. Always smile. That brings everything up and the energy of your personality comes out. You don't need a lot of makeup. If you're on a go, put on some lip gloss and a smile. That's the best thing you can do. In the meantime, I hope these makeup tips have been helpful for you. Getting a little carried away there, but I think that's looking pretty good. This is a darker color, little vampy. That's okay. I think what I will do is add, now this goes on, it goes on wet, then it dries, and it stays a long, long time. But what I like to do is once I get that liquid lip on there, Happy Easter to you, Lisa. I'm so glad you got to watch today. That's awesome. First time you got to see it live. That's great. Well, I'm glad you could join in. Now I'm going to take this light pink color right here and kind of dab that onto the top of that lip color. Now the powder or the shadow helps to, have I tried using liquid strobe on my lips? That would have been a good idea. I might have to try that next time. I will do that next time. Thank you for that tip. But I love putting the powder on because the powder helps to set the liquid. That's part of the purpose of that. And this also lightens the color up just a little bit, and it gives us a little bit of sparkle. I think I want to go back with this color, and I'm going to add just a little bit of that to the eye. So we're going to kind of tie the eye and the lip together. Like that. And for a final touch, what brand was the liquid lip? The liquid lip and that strobe were both Maybelline. The mascara was Loreal. The eyebrow was from my private label. The foundation from my private label. I'm going to tip into the blush. Tap, tap, tap. And then right here. That's where you want your blush to be. Just kind of right here on the apples of your cheeks. And then dust it out. Okay. So, I think that is the final look. I have to verify. It's been a little tricky getting this lip color on just right. Anthony, you're doing a good job. I think that's better. I like going outside of the lip line because I don't have very big lips, so if I go outside and work with a long wear color, it doesn't come off. So the secret stays safe with us. Now, that is the finished look. It's a little bit difficult to see because the lighting is kind of crazy. Oh no, I'm not driving. Anthony's driving. I wouldn't do this driving too. That would probably be a little too much. That would be definitely makeup on the go though. But this, I am a passenger and got my makeup on ready for work today. And I appreciate you all joining in for another Fab Friday. How do you like that look? I think that with that light right there, you can kind of tell. We've got kind of a natural look, not too heavy. Remember, let your own personality and glow shine through. Don't use makeup to cover things up, just accentuate it. But however you like to wear your makeup, I hope it gives you confidence and that you enjoy it. And I hope you enjoyed this makeup demo and you have a wonderful day. I'll see you this afternoon for the drawing. Everyone who shares the video or makes a comment gets entered into the drawing. I hope you win. Have a great weekend.